Happy Chinese New Year. We are playing gladiatormouse revenge match. I think he beat me in the first game we've played. This is ITSL 2122, by the way, organised by the ITSL Hunter. We are the USA. So, not a bad opening hand. We've got a 4-op card. We can hold the 3-op card Suez, and we can always UN away Nasser if we wanted to. We'll see how Midley scoring goes. Okay. So we'll open 4-4-2. Lots of 1-op cards, but such is life. Indie Reds, Formosa, Special Relationship. That's year 8. Oh man, what's the headline? Blimey, Special Relationship? Yeah. Wow. Austria, standard, 4-4-2. Oh man. At least Special Relationship gives us adjacency to Italy, assuming they don't socialist governments. But it's the best of a bad bunch. Formosa is another option, but we're way off that. Ah, does he have duck and cover? Probably. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense as a headline. Yep. Okay, so if he doesn't overprotect, we want to hold enough ops to the end of the round to tap France and then Truman Doctrine. Although, of course, socialist governments is a problem too. So, one into Malaysia, one into Afghanistan. Bit boring. So, we'll see whether they take the coup in Iran or whether they'll try and press for Europe domination. Another possibility. I guess we'd ideally like to snag Portugal before they do, but it kind of depends what they do. Plenty of musing. Goes for influence. Yeah. Spreads around. Okay, well, we'll make them coup. So we'll level up Europe and take Pakistan. And then coup Pakistan with the China card. Of course, we're swiftly becoming unable to use Truman Doctrine on France. We're just going to run out of ops. Not a shabby start for the USSR. I expect to see a nice strong coup of Pakistan, knowing that we're left without many decent coup targets to get our mill ops. Of course, if we get blockaded, we also will not have enough cards to hold Truman either. Great turn one for De Gaulle, duck and cover. Goes for influence. Interesting. So, let's do all the threes. Overprotect our assets. Greece and I don't know, one in Austria maybe? Yeah, whatever. Well, this is all garbage. We're going to UN intervention NASA, knowing that we can't get Truman away this turn. Take Canada and still force them to try and coup, trying to protect ourselves in the Middle East by not giving away NASA there. If we get blockaded, they've wasted an AR getting us to give up Suez. Otherwise, we just try and space it. And now we've got moderate ops advantage. They need to spend 3 ops to take somewhere in Europe, and we can put 2 into Benelux or Denmark. Benelux, obviously, to prevent the realigns on West Germany, I think. Oh, Denmark also connects to West Germany. Ugh. The connectivity in Europe is still something that's a dark art to me, and I've only played 1 billion games. Ah, good. They give up on Europe. That's good for us. So we coup Iraq cheaply. So they can now only coup Iran. And we're hoping that they whiff so we can take Thailand. If they succeed, we take Lebanon. We're going to flip Pakistan. Intriguing. We'll have another coup on Iraq for AR5. Nice big coup as well. Let's see if they take Afghanistan for domination or if they blockade us. And if not, we space Suez. I'm expecting to see a Pakistani war or Korean war or Arab-Israeli war here. Otherwise, at least they've handed us some mill ops, small mercies. Haven't seen Decol or D-Style yet. Ah, well. Okay. Can do a lot worse than that. Good old NASA. We got Decol. Defectors. Can event US, Japan. The question is defectors or containment, I guess, here. Because we can blockade away Decol if we headline containment. Anyway. Suez is gone. Vietnam Revolts was not used. So that's 12 cards gone. Well, I've missed some then, haven't I? 12 cards? Yeah, 12 discarded and 2. What an umpty. Marshall Plan went. And the other discard is UNI. Good. Okay, my hand. US Japan. OG. NORAD. Decal. Containment. Warsaw. Blockade. Decal. Defectors. Right, so what's their likeliest headline? Indo-Pakistani War, capture Nazi scientist, socialist governments. Containment's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 extra ops. I like containment here over defectors. Socialist governments doesn't do a lot to us because Europe's scoring's bin. Arab-Israeli war is kind of annoying, but we've got access in Iraq. Korean war's 50-50. Cambridge 5 doesn't trigger anything. So yeah, containment. Okay. Looking for both domination and potentially D-style ops. Q on Iran coming. It's solid. So we'll go Egypt against in Arab-Israeli war, and the question is, do we fear D-style? If we do, we go Angola. Yeah, we've got the China card. Let's go 1 into Angola as well. Could space blockade and hold decal. Probably better. Put it back in the pile for reshuffle and avoid decal coming back. That's probably best. It means we only get 5 extra ops, which is just about where you want containment to be. We're not going to get any mill ops this turn. So the job will be stay even in the Middle East, stay even in Asia, see what we can do about Europe. Blech, there it is. Kind of felt it was coming. Do they fight for Thailand, or do they just go Africa, America? No, they are going to fight for it. Yeah, right. So we'll use Olympic Games to take Laos and Thailand. Which unfortunately allows them to cement themselves in South America. Okay, so we're gonna find ourselves in the position where when mid-war comes around, we're probably underdeveloped versus the USSR, but hopefully still relatively sane on points thanks to not being dominated. But the first part is don't be dominated, as they absolutely barrel ops points in places. Is it time for realigns? We're not going to get another shot at realigning anytime soon, I guess. So start with Chile. Yeah, 3 ops in Chile. 1. So 2 lucky rolls in South America, or 2 attempts of lucky ones in Zaire. Let's try and realign out of Zaire. 2. Big money, no whammies. Oh, boo. Okay, well, we achieved phase 1 of the plan. So space blockade, event Warsaw Pact, but probably putting it into Benelux and Denmark. Just wanted an extra VP. They can have it. Of course, another option is oh no, wait, that removes they're always going to want to add the 5 influence, aren't they? So let's get an adjacency point. You can either clear Finland or overprotect or try and fight on other fronts, but I quite like the trade here. Well, back to 0, end of this turn. Or worse if they got off to space or have Indo-Pakistani war. Yeah, they just go for overprotect. That's fine for me. They don't go for the event, which probably suits me. Fine. Space blockade. Spacing 5-year plan? Wonder if they've got CIA. So we'll dominate the Middle East in case we get it in the headline phase, and only NASA puts a pin in it. Cool, we'll go Middle East scoring then, won't we? Capture Nazis, good. Arab Israeli, Fidel. So they've got CIA, Comic-Con, Socialist Governance, Korea War, Cambridge 5. Another reason to use Middle East scoring in the headline. We got Purge, Independent Reds, and Indo-Pakistani War. Yeah, Middle East scoring. If you get NASA, well done. Otherwise, we snag a cheap domination. Space Decoy. God, we have to hold Purge against Blockade. At least until we know what their other 3 cards are. Be interesting to see if they go with CIA in the headline. Maybe hoping to get defected, but perfect information's good. A NASA headline is depressing, but we can live with it. But snagging a dirty Middle East domination suits us nicely. We'll space decol an event captured Nazi afterwards, or space decol if we fail event captured Nazi in space again, thereby getting rid of Fidel perhaps. What's likely? SocGov, Cambridge 5, CIA or NASA are the top 4 headlines here. Socialist governments followed by Europe scoring is legit, but then of course we get to coup Zaire and leave them with CIA in the hand. But USSR loves racking up VPs quickly. SocGov, oh dear. So I'd expect to see Canada, UK, Finland, West Germany all get hit. Could be trouble. Shame we didn't get redealt 5-year plan, of course. Do you have it? No. Good. Oh, Europe scoring. You dog. Oh, well, we should be able to level that up. Defectors, Vietnam revolts, Europe scoring. Okay, well, we'll get the coup on Zaire. Because the chances of a coup on Brazil are what? 5 or a 6. Maybe we want Brazil. 5 out of 6 chance of dealing with Zaire. Over a 1 in 3 chance. No, we'll do Zaire. Let's not be super greedy. 4 wouldn't have done it. Okay, so they don't have blockade. We can resolve Europe. One is not enough, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to have to use Purge. That's fine. We will also press Cameroon and resolve. Ooh. Ooh, it's a real shame that we can't. Let's also go into Colombia. Can't have Nigeria and Venezuela. Let's try that. Let's give them trouble on a couple of fronts. Of course, once they lose Comecon, we could try jamming France, but that's extra excessively greedy. Cover Venezuela and go into Nigeria. Okay. Yeah, that's the best of both worlds. Well done. Alas and alack. Okay, so we will space decol. Yeah. No, we'll event Indo-Pakistani war and have a go on India first. Boo. Okay. So space decol is next on the agenda. They're not going to be spacing anytime soon. They might go for defectors, but they'll probably take the VP. Yeah, Europe goes. And that's for nul point, thanks to Finland. So space decol. Super. Space Fidel. Well, joke's on you, sunshine. Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to be giving up Milops with Arab-Israeli war, aren't we? Not sure that's best. Let's see whether they coup. Yep. In which case we'll just use Arab-Israeli war and hope they don't roll a 6. Splendid. And where's the other one? Good to go. Another one in Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia to try and protect and get some Southeast Asia scoring. Okay. It's not great, but it's been worse. How I Learned does reduce DEFCON and gives us arms race. A MIT might be nice. Truman Sadat. If they NASA, we Sadat. Alliance isn't worth a lot right now. Nixon. Quagmire. Quagmire's problematic. But I think we go How I Learned and hope they don't have a DEFCON dropper, right? We're not doing Truman, not doing Sadat. A MIT can come in time. Alliance is worth 1. We've got the China card. Yeah, How I Learned. Well, now, 4 is an option, isn't it? So we can counter coup Angola. What's the issue with DEFCON 2? The issue with DEFCON 2 is they've got Angola, Nigeria, and can take Algeria. Let's be speculative and go DEFCON 4. And if they coup on Thailand, we've got enough time to do other stuff. But let's see what they do. Coup counter coup. Going big. Okay. We will coup. Where are we going to coup? We'll coup Zaire back. Please more than a 1. Please. Good. Now, if they don't go Angola, we can go South Africa and try and realign them out of Angola. But this is a little tricky. Will he? Won't he? Yeah. Trouble is, we've got arms race and we kind of want to cash the VP, don't we? Yeah. Let's see if we can lose Africa scoring through omit. We could use the China card potentially to flip Angola. Central America scoring is good for us. At least the scoring cards are dropping our way. So now we'll space Quagmire. Headline peak. Could flip Angola with the China card and then take it back with Nixon. South America is still a little worrying, but they clearly don't have Africa scoring. So I think part of the job will be... Ooh, ah. Let's event emit. Cult Rev, Portuguese Empire. And we'll lose Missile Envy, because we don't want so much variance, I think. So now I kind of am tempted to use the China card and take it back with Nixon, knowing they can't use Cult Rev later. Which also allows us to hold Sadat. Colombia? Oh, Cameroon, okay. Oh, trying to set up real lines. Yeah, so we'll use the China card on Angola now we've seen Portuguese Empire crumbles go, and take it back with Nixon. They're still holding Korean War. Yeah, it's sensible. So we'll take the China card back and buy ourselves an AR7. I think just use Truman to take Malaysia, shore up brush war. Make sure we stay ahead in Asia and Southeast Asia until that scoring card goes. The scoreline is flattering, certainly. Okay, that's problematic too. But we'll take Malaysia for now. ABM is nice. And we know Missile Envy's gone. And we can use blockade on Suez. So can't use Olympic Games here because of We Will Bury You. Oh, what a Dumbo. Forgot I can headline peak. Blockade away Suez and keep... Do I want to sit out? Oh no, we can Olympic Games, can't we? Which is worth a couple of EP. Yeah. Come on, USA! 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 Yay! USA! USA! The steroids did the job. And of course, we may want to hold blockade and try and get to space before them. Oh boy. Let's just do a standard flip. If they're going to Argentina, we can ABM there. Okay, so if they've got Africa, well done them. But I think we have to play for Argentina now to try and take Chile as well. Nice. No brush war, please. Here's Suri to space. Do you hit? Or you miss. Interesting. Well, that suggests no... that suggests no scoring card. No, we'll play boring and take the Americas and drop South America for 0. Africa is a problem, undoubtedly, but we're starting to rack up the points where... Oh, there's Asia. Okay. Another few VP off. Do we space Suez? I feel like we do, but we'll take South America now before they do anything funny. 36, 12. Yeah, keeping on top of cards. 5, 6, 7. The question is whether we event Sadat. Sorry, if we space Suez rather than blockade it, we have to play Fidel, but then we have to anyway. Blech. Let's space Suez. Let's be greedy and go for the VP. Oh, well, my greed was punished. With Cuban Missile Crisis gone, we'll use Fidel to shore up Angola and put one in Costa Rica. And then AR-7 Sadat. If they event NASA, we just counter-event Sadat, and we chuckle about how good timing is to us, but otherwise we won't. Lads. Yep, well, Asia scoring's gone, so I'm less concerned about that now. So we'll overprotect Angola and go Costa Rica at the expense of Fidel. Which is frustrating. And then I expect to see Southeast Asia scoring here, because it feels like that was damage limitation. Ah, boo. Ah, very good. 5-year plan to Panama. Okay. So we'll use Sadat to take the Philippines. Oh. That's a hand. Bear Trap Hunter, Salt Brush, Voice. OAS, Nuclear Subs, holy smoke. I guess Bear Trap and get a coup in on Africa, right? We don't have a space, interestingly, or a blockade card. So the question is, if we Bear Trap them and they drop Africa scoring, things are sad. If we Voice of America them and then they coup, we can bear trap them and maybe cause a bit of havoc. What's their likely headline? We will bury you, Muslim Rev, Liberation Theology, nah, Lone Gunman. Let's just check I'm up to date. Yeah. Flower Power, no. We will bury you, Muslim Rev, Libthea, Lone Gunman, NASA, or Africa Scoring itself. All right. No Africa Scoring. We'll go Bear Trap. Libthea. Okay. We get a chance to clean that up. Ooh. Giving us the clean coup on Nigeria. Yep, and we can always salt VOA if we're feeling very sassy. John Paul goes, but we'll use NATO to guarantee a good coup on Nigeria. That's a pretty good coup. Ooh, so many things we want to do. So much pain and hassle we wish to cause. The question is it again. So if they don't ditch Africa Scoring now, they probably don't hold it. Okay. Oh, well done. Roscosmos, do the job. So what do we like? We could brush on Algeria at 50-50. Salt ABM or VOA. Oh boy, too many options. I'm paralyzed by choice. The problem is we can hold none of these unless we use the China card because of blockade. Probably should have used it sooner. Especially with Lone Gunman still in the deck, I suppose. Another reason to hold Salt. So, brush Algeria, I guess? Well, fails anyway. I suppose we want to hold Hunter because if they event Allende, we can put 2 in Peru and realign Chile. Of course, eventing. Well, there's NASA. It was bound to come. We're still in reasonable shape in the Middle East. And Saddam may yet come back. Oh, too many options. Oy. All right, let's use OAS and put 2 in Venezuela and see whether we can set up a junta. We effectively used OAS there as a 3-op card rather than a 1-op. Egypt does give them domination, doesn't it? Starting to get delicate there too. We can take Israel though. Muslim Rev's still in play, so we don't want to do anything too silly in the Middle East. Plenty of territories that can swing back our way. Okay. We will accept that and we'll take Israel. Oh, if they don't get a coup off, of course, the AR-7 Salt ABM's fun. Knowing Missile Env is unlikely to return. So much for that. One into France. Got to keep the pressure on. And now we'll go Junta, 2 into Mexico, coup Uruguay. The other good thing about Salt is if we get Lone Gunman, I guess. Splendid. Yeah, if we get Lone Gunman in the reshuffle. We've raised DEFCON to a point where it's manageable. Southeast Asia scoring drops for us nicely. And we will Salt ABM and give ourselves 2 more VP. DEFCON 5 poses a bit of a problem with West Germany, I guess. But we're where we are. Africa for 1? Possibly. But we know exactly what they've got, right? We think they've got Flower Power, Nuclear Test Ban, U2, Duck and Cover, Formosa, UN, Lone Gunman, and Allende. They know what we have, apart from South America scoring. So, Lone Gunman can alter Africa, so we can't drop Africa scoring in the headline. Colonial rearguards probably alright, and puppet governments, I guess. So, Lone Gunman's likely, and then they could coup with Duck and Cover to take it to DEFCON 2. Let's start with Colonial rearguards. Or do we start with puppet because... No, colonial regards break South Africa and Algeria as well, which gives us additional ways of causing trouble. So now if they coup Angola and then coup with duck and cover, we can blockade We Will Bury You and Space Muslim Rev. We just have to hope their 9th card isn't Missile Envy. Of course, we have ABM Treaty to counter coup if they do coup with duck and cover. So we've got that going for us. So hopefully we should be able to stay ahead in Africa. Popping governments into the 1-ops will do. So they're looking for big ways to flip the board, basically. If we can get Africa and South America away for nothing, will we set relatively fair? Glad I took ABM over VOA now. Although, I don't know, I suppose VOA is a 4-op swing as well. I don't know. At least it stopped ABM being reshuffled. And VOA in their hands as good as ours, especially as they can't space it at the moment. So we'll see whether we see duck and cover go, or if they just do a plain coup. Considering the permutations. So it's a coup with duck and cover, or a coup with flower power or nuclear test ban and hold duck and cover for space. If they do a plain coup, we get a plain coup and we can ABM. Choices. In a way, it's good they played Lone Gunman this term because they had almost perfect information anyway. It's not cost me a penny. If they event Indo, we can just repair. If they do something weird like coup Thailand, we probably just let it go. Try and deal with Asia later. Score Africa for domination. That's the problem, really. They can't really attack another region without leaving themselves mightily exposed. So I feel like it's nuclear test ban or flower power on Zaire here. Influence. Okay. What if we were to use We Will Bury You? I suppose we don't need to rush to do that, because we've got ABM treaty. Ooh, so much choice. Um, ooh. Giving up 3 VP at this point is unnecessary. I think we do want to blockade away We Will Bury You. So let's ditch South America for nothing to start. And then if they coup a region in Africa, we can counter coup even before ABM. I suppose we don't need to be greedy. If they now don't do something to tackle Africa, we can just drop Africa for 0. We're the ones at 10 VP, so we can afford to be a little more circumspect. Not sure why they've only got 6 cards in their hand. Oh, because we don't know what their 7th card is. Doi. That's why my card tracker doesn't know. U2 for influence. Okay, now we've got a bit of a problem, I suppose. Let's use puppet governments to smear Africa. And now they need to coup a non-battleground, which is a bit of a waste of their time. Of course, now if they don't do something in Africa using We Will Bury You to coup Angola to get Africa domination might suddenly become a worthwhile pursuit. Let's see if they use duck and cover beforehand. So we don't know what one of their cards they've got. Allende, UN, Formosa, duck and cover. Nuclear test ban at the top for a lot of ops. The Asia Gambit's a little alarming. Still an opportunity to keep my nose ahead there, though. And with Lone Gunman gone, Yasuri and Culture Revolution back in the deck, I can use the China card as a pressure outlet in a pinch. Still influence. Okay. We're going to drop Africa. Right. Yeah. We'll drop Africa for 1. Which sounds weird, but we don't want to use the 3 VP for... And we've got a sticky hand. Although, I don't know, we can get a space off first, but that doesn't really do a lot for us. I don't know how aggressive we should be being. Africa domination is only worth as many VPs as... So cooing Angola is a 4 VP swing, but we give 3P straight back. We guaranteed to... No, 1 they can immediately flip, but then we have ABM treaty. Oh, let's do it. So let's coup Angola, giving us domination, which is a 1 VP gain. And we can blockade away Muslim Rev. Why the hell not? Good. Okay. So we give up 3 VP, but it's a 5 VP swing, so it's 2 VP net gain. They need to use 4-ops taking Tunisia and Botswana specifically. And if we take Vietnam, Afghanistan, and Taiwan with the China card, we level up Asia again. So it's not all that. It's not as bad as all that. And now they have to space, duck, and cover. We've at least... Well, they can UN intervention it, but... It becomes a DEFCON suicide card again. Okay. Well, we take Africa scoring here. Yep. We can blockade away Muslim Rev. Pop 1 in Afghanistan. Ah, that's what they had. The Milops fail at least. What's our big coup target? Ooh, frustrating, right? Because South America's scored, although I suppose it secures domination. 1, 2, 3. I think we need to coup Egypt because we're not sure we're going to get Sadat back. Nice big coup. Please, please, please. Splendid. They can take Saudi. And we can finish by briefly leveling up Asia. And if influence is great for us, so they're holding you an intervention. Let's start with tapping Middle East for Dom. I suppose it's 6 of 1, isn't it? Denying domination in the headline. X drop in Benelux against some improbable West German attack. Yeah, we can afford to be risk averse. Come on, War Games. Oh, Arsenal's fine here. Lots to get rid of. So Alliance for Progress is a 4 VP card. We hold. But we can ask not 5 cards, 6 cards, because Reagan Bonds Libya doesn't do anything. All of them but Alliance for Progress. Okay. So that looks like our headline. Let's deal ourselves a new hand of cards. So we're going to get rid of Europe, Reagan, Marine Barracks bombing's kind of annoying. Europe, Reagan, Decol, Comic-Con, Pershing, Korean, socialist governments. Come on, War Games! Come to me! However hard you try. Not a bad hand, though. We've got a space target in Che. We can play the China card, play Culture Revolution, and event Yasuri to take it back. We'll see where they coup. Oh, sneaky. So they're giving us a coup, which is nice of them. Guess they're worried about war games. So we use the China card. Not to space. DEFCON 3. Middle East scoring's bin. We can repair those things. So Brazil for South America. Yeah? Yeah. Splendid. Next up then are we converting Costa Rica for Central America domination. But we'll take Israel and Libya to level up Middle East first to try and make it look like we're just sowing our wild oats. Next they'll probably space. Alliance is worth 5 now. We're going for Veeps. Alright. That's fine. We're not going to do any discard stuff. And they ditched Iran-Iraq war. Sneaky. Still will coup Nicaragua. Bit disappointing. Ooh, nothing like UN intervention on grain sales. That makes you feel good, doesn't it? Oh, come on. uh. All right. Message received and understood. Event Alliance of Progress. Event Yasuri. Could always event Yasuri in the headline, I guess. Asia being where it is. Got there. Our alliance isn't going anywhere just yet. We'll take the China card back. Well, that's another sweet, sweet VP. Shoring up does nothing, really. So we'll event Alliance for Progress and bag another 5 VP. And there she blows. So, an Aldrich keeps the game going. War Games Cambridge 5. South Africa Unrest. Cuban Missile Crisis. So Cuban Missile Crisis, no Aldrich, and that's the game. Oh no, wait, if they flip Asia, ooh, that keeps the game alive. You dog. Do you got it? Oh, he's got it! Now, Vietnam Revolts is gone, right? Yeah. Just checking. He got me. Yeah, that's fine. Blech. I kind of want to see Glasnost go before we use the Reformer. So I'm almost, but I don't know. Che's way worse. I think Che has to go to space. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's put Che to space. Ooh, we can event nuclear subs, of course. Unlucky dude. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can go to 8. I think we can probably eat the Reformer. So let's first event and repair South African unrest. Two in Angola, two in Angola. Nuclear subs doesn't do a lot for us, I think. We'll coup Nicaragua and Haiti a couple of times. That's still getting us nowhere. So coup Nicaragua. Ortega's still in the deck. Haiti. I got Milops now. Ooh. Got to repair that. One in Cuba. Fine. I like another coup on Haiti. But they're getting ready to remove ops, so maybe we do something else first. Well, we want to hold the reformer for as long as possible, don't we? So let's coup Haiti. Oh boy. Lazy conquistadors. So now we see 2 out of Cuba to coup Haiti and get mill ops. Yep. Oh, with Lipthy though. That's a fine trade in my opinion. Okay, we'll coup one last time. See if they've got a better AR7 than that. Oh, there it is. There it is. So one option is the China card and then flip Lao, Cambodia, Vietnam for turn 10 to make sure Asia's scoring can't drop in the headline. And we also don't do anything with the reformer before Glasnost. Okay. Oh, you sly dog. One, two, three, four, five, six. So, tap India, 3 in Taiwan levels up in the headline phase. Good enough. What you discarding? Cal. Nice chuck. Okay, turn 10. We got a decent head start, but there's nothing to get too excited about, but we can one small step them. And that's kind of a decent headline. Another sneaky 4VP. Love it. So barring a quagmire that we can't get out with 3 cards, I suspect this game is ours. They need to turn over a lot of the board. They need to flip Asia. They need to dominate Asia and score the Asia card. Purging us is a good start. And now if they quagmire us, we are... Oh no, wait, it's 2 op cards in the quag. So not so bad. There it is. Thankfully, we've got 3 attempts and 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're not using OPEC, and Suez is going to be our hold card for the turn. Damaging, but not critically so. I think there's just too much for them to do. So we've got there. Honours even, because they beat us last time. Yep. Okay. You're giving us a coup, though. And I suppose we'll take it in. Oh, no, wait. Maybe... Ooh, let's event Olympic Games at DEFCON 3. Come on, USA. It's the 1980s. All of that steroid use. Are we off to LA? USA! 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 That was the downside. And that was greedy of us, obviously. But it's not going to make a lot of difference, I don't think. Oh, we alas aren't so suicidally mad that we will play Summit for the event. That would be. That would be so super funny, but I'm not doing it. With a +1 advantage, that's mad. We'll get a coup on Colombia and start working our way towards realigning Venezuela. I suspect they've got too much to do, but it's still a bit of a faff. We do have to watch country count with Suez. Suez may become the cold card instead of OPEC, and we give up 3 VPs, which sounds rotten. There's still a fair bit that can go wrong, but at 19 VP, I'm fairly confident we'll see this through all right. Ugh. That's a good space, because we do have OPEC. Yeah, another coup on Colombia. Yeah, that's nice of him. I would have tapped the UK with it. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going to coup Colombia with Truman again. Slow and steady. We're just doing whatever it takes to steer the ship. A coup on or to fill some African regions as well is another option. We'll just slowly tick up here. Nice. Yuri and Samantha come in. AVP for Asia doesn't offset the rest of the world. I think we've got this. If we give them 4 VP for OPEC as well, yeah. There goes your ball game. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. AR7, right? Yeah. 15. Asia's 8. Africa's 1 for 9. 6. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we got there. Waited him out. Anyway, let me know what I missed. I always do. Cool. Anyway. I may have missed some stuff, but always keen to know more. And thanks for watching. No scheduled next game, I think. So I'll keep you posted on a future one. But thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, bye for now.